guys, today I'm coming at you with my February favorites. Pretty quick video for you today actually. I was originally thinking it was going to be long because usually they are, but honestly I don't have that many favorites, which does sound bad, but it just means that I tried out a lot of new stuff this month that I'm still for the most part in the process of trying out, deciding how I like it. And also a lot of the stuff I used besides that was tried and true stuff that I mentioned either last month or for ages now, so didn't want to bore you with that, but I thought I would go ahead and just run through my couple of favorites here. So my first favorite is what I'm wearing on my skin this month. My skin, as I mentioned last month, which I'm going to be getting to some skincare related to this, but has been super dry this winter. Foundations do not look any good on my skin right now. Like, they'll look okay in photos and stuff, but in person it's a little iffy. So I decided to try to use a BB cream, which I've never really gotten into the BB creams, tinted moisturizers, that kind of deal. I never really liked the glowy skin look on me because it looks a little forced, I've always thought, because my natural skin doesn't have much luminosity. But I think this gives a nice amount of glow. It still kind of sets itself up, so I don't even necessarily need to powder. Today I didn't powder, which is so unusual for me, and I actually really like the feel and the look of it. Anyways, I should tell you what it is. It's the Garnier BB cream. This has been talked about for ages as being a good BB cream from the drugstore. This one is the light medium shade, and I do have the original, not the matte one, because even this kind of looks a little matte on my skin. Almost everything does. One thing I will say, if you can tell, I don't know if you can, my skin does look a little pinkish in this. That's true for me for a lot of foundations. I have a warm skin tone, so a lot of foundations just look a little too pink for me. This one a little bit, but I don't apply a ton of it, so usually I can get away with it. And I do really like this for just a day-to-day basis because I have been wearing foundation a bit more than I did have previously. I should get something that feels like I'm doing something good for my skin when I'm wearing it, so that way if I want to wear it every day, it doesn't feel like I'm just like piling products on my skin that are going to make me like break out or something. My next favorite I want to talk about is actually something I've been using for a couple months now, and I've mentioned it here or there in tutorials, but I don't know that I've ever mentioned it in like a favorite, so I thought I'd give it a little shout out. This is the Jane Eye Primer. Yeah, I love to use this. I've mentioned in tutorials. I use this through my crease and then take like a color tattoo on the lid, because I do like to have a bit more of a true base for my eyeshadows, but this is nice just in the crease to keep me from getting transfer. Works really well. I find it's a bit creamier than like the Urban Decay primer potion, and I like it a bit better because like that one and like the Shadow Insurance can be a bit dry on my eyes, but I like this one. If you have oily lids, I don't know how well this will work for you because it is that slightly richer, more emollient type texture, but it's really nice. I did hear they're discontinuing Jane at Ulta. My Ulta still has it, but if you can get your hands on it, maybe do it now, especially because a lot of them are on like sale because they're clearing out the line. So yeah, I really like this. Let me know any other like drugstore primers you have. I don't want that you like, because I don't want to spend a lot on a primer that I'm only using just through my crease, especially since I don't have like oily. I just uploaded a haul not this past, but the one before Thursday. I do have some favorites from that. I did want to note that those products were purchased kind of throughout February, so it's not like I legitimately bought them last week and I'm already mentioning them as favorites. Thought I should throw that out there because I know that wouldn't seem too legit. So I do have three favorites that were in that haul. The first one is a blush. This is the Makeup Geek blush in Infatuation. I love this so much. It's funny because I was about to tell you guys that I've worn this every day this month. I'm actually not wearing it right now. Honestly, I think I kind of like beat it to death. So I'm kind of trying to like use something else for a little while now, but I do really love this. I think it gives a beautiful warmth to the skin, which a lot of us are lacking this time of year, but because it's a bronzy color, it doesn't look like bam orange blush, which kind of doesn't go as well with the looks that we might be wearing this time of year. So it's very versatile. You can wear it with all kinds of looks. I wear it with like purple eyeshadow, these warm hazy looks that I've been obsessed with this month, really neutral looks. You can wear it with basically anything, and they retail for, I want to say, I could be wrong, but I think they're about $10 or less, so very affordable. As far as eyeshadows, I do have only 2 favorites this month. The first one is the ultimate favorite, if I can get it out of my Z palette here, and that would be Wisteria by Makeup Geek. I know I just hauled this, but I've already worn it so many times. I just love the way it kind of purples things up. I can use it with purple eyeshadows to make them pop a little more. I can use it with other neutrals just to add a bit of a cool purple tone to the crease. I love it. I do have a tutorial coming up next week using it, so stay tuned if you're interested, but I just think this is one of the best Makeup Geek shadows I've used to date. And the second one I'm going to mention is one of the Anastasia ones I just hauled, and that would be Fawn. I love this crease color. I have quite a few crease colors from them, and I do like switch them out. Today I'm actually wearing Caramel. It's kind of similar, but I think this one for me is the best. I do have kind of a neutral warm tone skin, and honestly, as much as I love warm eyeshadows, sometimes overly warm shadows can look a bit odd on me, as can overly cool eyeshadows, which is what makes this one so great, because it is that neutral tone. It kind of just works probably the most, it looks the most natural on me. I'll try to give you a quick swatch. If you can see that, it's kind of a brown, but with just that hint of warmth, but it also kind of has a bit of a yellowy tone, which makes it a little more wearable than, say, the one I'm wearing today, Caramel, which is a bit more warm. So that's, once again, Fawn. It's one of the Ultra Mattes, which I think the Ultra Mattes from Anastasia are where it's at. I will talk more about that line of eyeshadows soon in a video, but the Ultra Mattes are definitely really good stuff. My last eye favorite, I just wanted to quick shout out the mascara I've been using. I've used this before, but it's the Maybelline Full and Soft. As I've mentioned, my beloved Full Definition by L'Oreal Voluminous is discontinued. So this is kind of my next closest favorite. It's not quite as good, but it still works pretty well. Today I'm wearing it. I've been layering it with another mascara, but I just love the way this flares out the lashes, keeps them nice and separated, but still adds volume. So far, this is my holy grail now that Full Definition is gone, so I wanted to mention that. I only have one lip favorite, and it's the lip liner that I'm actually wearing right now. It's the NYX Natural Lip Liner. I know it doesn't really look like this is what I'm wearing. It's just a perfect neutral color. I literally wear this with every lip combo. I do own other lip liner colors, but I just find this is so easy, especially for your everyday natural mid-tone nudes to light nudes. This works for all of those. So it's very versatile, very good color to have on you because you can use it with so many looks. And yeah, I find myself reaching for this most days, if not every day. Okay, moving on to skincare. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I have 2 favorites that have kind of revitalized my incredibly dry skin. Still very dry. You can probably tell it doesn't look so good today. But these 2 have helped significantly in the last month. The first one is a Masque product. This is by the Queen Helene. It looks like it'd be Helene. They make the mint julep mask that people talk about sometimes, but this is the hydrating olive oil mask. It is designed for dry skin, and it comes out in this green color. If I can show you, like that. So it looks kind of like your old school mask that you see with like the cucumbers on the eyes and all that. It's very hydrating. You leave it on for like 5 to 10 minutes and it feels really refreshing, and then you wash it off and your skin just has a nice glow about it for the next day or whatever. I use this maybe once or twice a week and I love it. It's not something I use every day because it is quite emollient, but I do love the effect, and I think I got this for like $6, so an awesome bargain, and I've never heard anyone talk about this particular mask, so I thought it needed some credit because it's pretty great. Other favorite is a moisturizer that I used in fall 2013. My skin was super dry, not quite as dry as it's been recently, but pretty dry, and I used this moisturizer, and for some reason I hadn't repurchased it, so I was like, because I've been using all these moisturizers and they weren't really cutting it, so I thought I'd go back to this one because it's the most moisturizing one I've found. It's the Garnier Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream. The one for dry skin, it has a pink gel in it. If you accidentally buy the one for oily skin with the green gel, I've done that. That's not good if you have dry skin. It's quite, it's not very moisturizing for dry skin. Has a nice smell, but you can see it's just this gel consistency, so it feels really refreshing on the skin. I put this on every day and it's very moisturizing. Sometimes it's almost a bit too much under makeup is my only complaint, but just especially on days if you just want to moisturize and then that's it for your skin, it's great. It makes it feel and look nice all day long, and I really do enjoy this. I actually really have been enjoying, as you can tell, all of the Garnier skincare that I've used. I also have a face wash. And that is all for my favorites this month. Not too much, but I thought I should still put one out there just to let you know what I've been loving. Let me know what you've been liking below. Also be sure to like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to see more from me. Have a great day and I'll talk to you soon.